So Salman, yesterday, Amir Khan and Kell Brook was resurfaced by Eddie Hearn. Obviously, Eddie Hearn saying that the Khan Crawford fight is not going to be on Sky. He was asked what's happening next with Kell Brook, and he said, Kell Brook's going to go in July. And he said, I'm keeping one close eye on Crawford Khan. Do you think Eddie Hearn and Kell Brook are still looking at that Khan fight and looking to make that Khan fight? And what do you make of it? And do you think the Brook Khan fight will happen?
Personally, I think this is what's going to happen. I think if Khan gets beat badly, he's just going to retire. And if it's a close fight, then he might fight Kell Brook. But to be honest,
if he wins,
and he's not, I don't think that Kell Brook fight ever happens now. To be honest, I just think Khan's always thought he's always been better than Kell Brook, and he's not in the same league. But to be honest, he should have fought Kell Brook, because the thing is, I think Khan even at this stage would have beaten Kell Brook quite convincingly, because if he had trained fully for it properly, I think he would have beaten Kell Brook, and that Terence Crawford fight would have always been there for him. But I just don't understand why he just jumped straight into fighting Terence Crawford. Well, most people think he's going to lose, and he probably, if you look at it in stats,
yeah, but obviously it makes sense for him to take the fight. But of course he's going to take the Terence Crawford fight.
But to be honest, there's more money to be made if he was to go down the Kell Brook.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about that. You've got to take the Terence Crawford fight. It's a fight, against the best fighter in the world. You've got to take it. That's no doubt. But in terms of the Kell Brook fight, do you think the Kell Brook fight is going to happen next, or do you think it's going to happen?
That's finished. Never. That's guaranteed. That fight can never be made now, because the thing is, Khan's always looking at bigger opponents. He doesn't care about Kell Brook. He wants to beat the guys that beat Kell Brook. He doesn't want to fight Kell Brook. He's always thought he's leagues above.
Yeah,
Kell
but
Brook.
if he loses to Crawford, then maybe he might.
Even then, he won't fight Kell Brook.
I think
if he loses versus Crawford, he's retired. Guarantee you. Because the thing is, where else is he going to go? He's achieved everything in the sport. He's been a champion. How much better is he going to be? Like, he can't be any better than losing to Crawford. Like, that's probably his. To be honest, the hardest fight Khan's ever fought is probably going to be against Crawford, in my opinion. Excluding Canelo. Canelo, he moved up a weight. That wasn't really his weight class. But in his weight class, this is probably the hardest fight he's ever going to have in his life, against Crawford. I don't think no one matches Crawford by skill, anything. Certainly the skill element. People might have more power than him, but Crawford's class, man. Like, he's a proper good, skillful boxer. So in terms of skill, I think this is the best opposition Khan's ever fought. This is his best ever opposition. We'll see how good he is, isn't it?
And who do you think Brook will fight in July, June? Because Eddie Hearn said that's when he's gonna fight.
He's gonna be finished pretty soon as well. He's on the retirement legs as well. These two are. That's why if they had fought 4 years ago.
But who do you think Brook's gonna fight?
I don't know who he's
do you think he's gonna fight somebody decent, somebody that we know of, or a nobody?
To be honest, from his last performance, he looked garbage. So for him to go in and step in with a better, with some good opposition, I think he'll struggle. To be honest, I've never rated Kell Brook as a world-class fighter. He's got one win over Sean Porter, but it was a rugged performance. Loads of people had him losing that fight. So I've never classed Kell Brook as an elite level fighter. Whenever he stepped up, he's lost. He lost against Errol Spence and he lost against Triple G. So you got to realize you only become a good fighter until you beat a good fighter. Sean Porter, he's not really.
He's a good fighter. He's a world champion. Sean Porter is a very world-class fighter, but that's the only real top fighter he's beaten.
But is he? I don't know. Even when Sean Porter stepped up against Keith Thurman,
Sean Porter's a good fighter. There's no doubt about that. He beat.
He's
Broner.
Okay. He's not. He's
a good world-class fighter, but
he's a good fighter. But I wouldn't say he's exceptional.
Yeah, but he's still a good fighter. But you
have to look at how Kell Brook beat him as well. It was a very close fight.
It was a close fight.
People had it either way. Sky Sports had him losing that fight. So
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think happens with the fight? Do you think Kell Brook and Khan happens then? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so, because I just think Khan thinks he's always been. I don't think he. Like, even when he used to take interviews, he always used to dismiss the Kell Brook fight. I just don't think I don't think it's about the money. I just think he wants a better opposition. Because the thing is, if he beats Crawford, then there is no Kell Brook fight. And Eddie Hearn knows that. Because then he's going to go after the other champions like Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. Why is he going to want to fight Kell Brook? Kell Brook holds no title. Kell Brook holds no title. Right now for Amir Khan, it's about legacy. It's not about, it's not about the money, as he said. He's not fighting for the money, because if he was fighting for the money, then he would have taken the Kell Brook fight. So he must have made some decent amount of money where he's financially stable, where he just wants to fight for the legacy now, you know, and cement his place. But yeah, so, it is what it is.
So there you go, guys. I don't think the Khan Kell Brook fight will happen. I think it depends on the way Khan and Crawford Khan performs against Crawford. If he wins, then the fight's not going to happen. If he loses badly, the fight's not going to happen. Maybe if he has a close fight with Crawford and it's very close, nip and tuck, then maybe you might get a Kell Brook fight. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether Amir Khan's going to fight Kell Brook. He may retire after the Crawford fight, irrespective what happens, whether he wins, loses, whatever. He may just retire.
No, I don't think he'll retire if he wins. That'd be stupid.
No, he might do, because there's nowhere else to go. There's no high.
Undisputed welterweight champion.
Yeah, but you're not gonna you leave on a high.
No, either way, he has to rematch Crawford if he beats him.
No, he doesn't have to. He can retire. That's not in it. But there you go, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.